Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. At first, I wasn't going to talk about this particular subject because at the end of the day, it's just no solution. It's no answer. It's just all it is a whole bunch of questions and anger. And then to a certain degree, you wonder, is envy attached to it too, based off what's going on in this place versus what's going on in that place. And you wonder, is this whole thing just about, is it really about protecting people, or is it more about egos and being power thirsty? In case you guys don't know what I'm talking about, a video surfaced probably maybe 3-4 days ago, a few days ago, with Bow Wow doing a show in Houston, Texas. And people were upset at Bow Wow, up in arms, because basically he was performing, he didn't have a mask on, and the people that was there looked like they didn't have any masks on, and due to the times that's going on, you know, everybody then became health nuts who wasn't health nuts at first. And all of a sudden, everybody is scientists, everybody is doctors. I don't pretend to be a scientist. I don't pretend to be a doctor. But I've tried to do my due diligence and research on this whole COVID thing and relay information to my subs and the people that follow me. I go by the research that I do and I put it out. And then other people, they relay research to me and they give me stories. So it's all good. Because like I said, I've never pretended to know everything. I can learn from people as well as I try to teach people and educate people. Never said I was a Rhodes Scholar, but I do the best that I can. And I voice my opinion in a respectable way to try to help my people and better my people, which is black men and black women. Like I said, my channel was co-ed. But nevertheless, people went in on Bow Wow saying, how could he be so irresponsible? How could he do this? How could he do that? Okay, here's the thing. This is where it gets complex. Technically, Bow Wow didn't do anything wrong because, keep in mind, he's in Texas. And Texas is not as tight as, per se, California or somewhere else. I just came from Texas last month. And I went to a fight. They made me sign a waiver. I knew the risks in going to that fight, being in the public, but at the end of the day, I wanted to be there. I went there, and I left it at that. And I think that's what was going on at the Bow Wow concert. And I know people gonna say, well, you could possibly bring that shit around me. Well, I suggest that you keep your mask on, you take your medication, you know what I'm saying, and take care of yourself. Because from what people are saying, contrary to popular demand, and you may get that from somebody who haven't been to a concert or a club. So it's no guarantee, because due to the fact that there's a lack of information, what is the true story behind this shit, nobody knows. So that's the problem. It's leaving a lot of people guessing. And I'm not going to go in on Bow Wow because, one, shit, the show is sold out. When was the last time Bow Wow packed the house? You got to understand, I think a lot of the outrage is coming from people that's not in Texas, that's not in Georgia, that's not in Ohio, that's not in Missouri, that's not in Florida. Like I said, Florida, I don't think they ever shut down. You know, Mike Rich, who's one of my favorite sneaker channels, he said Georgia is damn near at full steam. He said the strip clubs is open. He say the clubs is open. Same thing in Las Vegas. Certain parts, from what I hear, certain clubs is open in Las Vegas. Don't know what they are. I ain't attempted to go to a club, but you just got to understand. Where if you in California, hell yeah, you probably, is it Are you mad at Bow Wow because he didn't have a mask on? Or are you mad at Bow Wow because he doing what you can't do where you at? That's the real question. Can we be honest? Because I'm not going to lie. I've already said, I've already been against completely shutting down California. I know people say, oh, well, there's spikes. You know, there have been spikes. There's been this, there's been that. I'm to the point, let me decide my own fate. At the end, and I think that's what a lot of people want to do. At the end of the day, can you really blame people who want to be somewhere? This has been hard on everybody. You have to understand that. Now, if you want to stay at home, I understand that. But this has been tough on everybody. People are used to being able to get up and go somewhere even if they don't want to go. But now, in most places, you can't go. You've been being told you can't go to the bar. You can't go to the movie theater. You can't go to the club. You can't go to the gym. Even though some people weren't doing that in the first place, but they did like the option. And now that that option has been taken away from you in most places, people are pissed. People are mad. And like I said, something eventually is going to have to give. There's going to have to be some leniency. Like I said, they need to open up some stuff. People keep saying, well, they're trying to save lives. Are they? Are they? You sure? Or is it about showing what governor or what politician who have the most power? Because to be honest with you, California been shut down again. Pretty much stay-at-home orders. But they still claim that they've been spikes. So if you're not going to the gym, not going to the movie theater, not going to the club, not going to indoor restaurants, why is there a spike? See, nobody wants to talk about that. Because see, at the end of the day, you have the news who seem to be all over the place. It's just like nobody really knows what's the deal with this shit. They really don't. They don't know how dangerous this virus is or how dangerous it isn't. Because you get one group of people that say, hey, I caught it, all I had was a fever, that was it, that's all, I was okay in 3 days. Then you got people saying, well, shit, I damn near died. See, that's what I keep saying. There are strains of this shit. And if they would just say the shit, that would make things a lot easier. And this is why we had this confusion about the vaccine not working, may work, semi-work. So that's the point that I'm trying to make as far as this whole thing. And I'm not defending Bow Wow, so don't think oh, Taylor, how could you? No, I'm just stating the obvious. And I'm just telling the truth. Are you really upset at Bow Wow because of what he did or because you can't do it? Just keeping it 100. Thank you for listening. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.